So here we have an overview of my writing sprint tracker, and as you can see, I did do really well at the start of the month, and then around the 14th of the month it just kind of died off. I had a couple of days where I didn't write at all, and then just nothing, and then I had a day on the 19th, and then it's just been nothing since. And I really need to focus on this. I need to get back onto actually doing the writing. So if I don't write, there will be nothing. I have done other bits of writing. I've got, as I mentioned at the end of the last vlog, about journaling prompt workbook, briefly drafting and outlining that, because it's in the works now, it's in my brain, and it's going to buzz around there until I get it done. So we're doing that. And then beyond that, I also pulled out the Mental Health for Mothers book that's been buzzing around in my brain for like a year now, and actually got serious with it and started getting all of my notes together, and this is how much note taking I've done so far, which is enough to sort of base an outline off of and get started with that, and the journal prompt notebook will go along with this. I know I'm totally like dotting about here, there and everywhere. I've gone from writing dark romance and romance novels in general to doing mental health work, but that's an aspect of publication that I do also want to go down. I have a lot of informational and sort of wisdom based non-fiction to share, and I'll get to that as I go through my journey of publication. But at the moment, because I fell off of the Inhale project, I did work on this, but I just wanted to share with you that I have this God, why am I stuttering? That went weird. I just wanted to share with you, you know, to just share that I wasn't just doing nothing. I haven't been sitting twiddling my thumbs. I've been doing this, and in the process I've also been listening to a lot of audiobooks and podcasts. I did listen to Saves the Cat, which is the screenplay version of it. I also listened to the audiobook of Seven Figure Fantasy. I have the physical copy of it somewhere, but I cannot spot it right now. But it's basically also known as the Butter Book. It talks about how when you are writing and you want your book to be good, you need to find the butter, you need to find the tasty things about your genre and that your target market like, and just fill your book with those things. And I also read, listened to the podcast of oh god, I can't remember her name. But she runs the Quickcast, which is also a podcast that I would recommend listening to. And I listened to the goodness gracious, I listened to the audiobook of her first book, and it was very insightful. All three of those were very insightful. And I was also listening to Joanna Penn's How to Make a Living from Your Writing when my audiobooks credits ran out in Spotify. It is probably the most value I've ever gotten from any of my subscriptions right there. So I'm taking everything I've learned from that, and I've been putting it into my planning strategies. And I've also listened to a bunch of podcasts. I've been re-listening to the Six Figure podcast. I will try and link all of this information in the info box if I can. So I've been re-listening to the Six Figure podcast from the very beginning. Absolutely loved that podcast. It was a weekly ritual for me when it was still going live. I also listened to, I believe it's the Kate and Abby podcast. Abby Simmons. Again, I will link in the info box, but she also has a YouTube channel. Abby has a YouTube channel, and I think Kate has one as well, but I think the podcast will go on Kate's channel. And I also have been listening to It used to be called Six Figure Influencer Podcast, but it's now called All In with Ali. And again, listening to that from the very beginning, so much gold, absolute nuggets of information in there that I really needed to hear. I needed to take that time, and over the last week, that's all I've been doing is listening to audiobooks and podcasts and refilling my sort of creative motivation. Again, we all know that you need more than just motivation, you need discipline, so that is what I'm going to be working on throughout February, is my discipline. So for the next 5 days, I'm just getting some like prep work done. As I mentioned in the other vlog, I did kickstart and reboot my old Facebook group for the Glow Getting Mama project, and yeah, I have a lot going on with that I'm going to work my way through in February. I'm also going to be doing more videos on here. I'm going to be doing more videos on my main channel. I say main channel, other channel. This channel's kind of become my main channel, but that's neither here nor there. It's what's going on, it's what we're doing, and yeah. So this week I have a bunch of videos planned out that I would like to get done, a bunch of additional planning content that I would like to get done, and then we're gonna fill this with everything that needs to be done, and we're gonna get it all done, okay? I am so determined and driven to get everything done that needs to be done to make my vision come to fruition, and I need it to happen. So I'm putting every ounce of effort I can drum up into this, and it is going to mean a lot of early mornings, late nights. I am going to be burning the candle at both ends for the next little while, but it will be worth it in the long run, as long as I keep the momentum going and I'm consistent with it. And once the projects close and they're completed, I can ease off a little bit because it won't be so crucial. There won't be so much on my plate. So let's get cracking. Hey, so it's Thursday the 30th of January. I know I haven't checked in for a while. I've been busy. Hey, so it's Thursday the 30th and I've been busy. I haven't checked in for a while because I've been busy. Not necessarily in my draft, by golly it just got sunny, but I have been busy doing other things. I've been busy with my Facebook group. I've been filming content and editing it. I'm also looking into an office space, like an actual office space, because even with utilities and potential business rates, this office space is going to work out cheaper than you know, going to coffee shops and the library. Also, it's a space that I can have unfettered access to. So like the coffee shop I like to go to closes at 5, the library closes at 5, so if I have like an evening that I can go get some writing done, then I can go to the office space as well as writing during the day, and taking like days off there and whatever else. So it's an exciting prospect. It's something I do need to do a bit more research into, but it has occupied my attention. I will be getting back into my draft ASAP because I need to, guys. I need to. I've just been filming, yesterday I filmed a bunch for my sort of beauty channel, my other channel, and today I filmed a bunch of videos for this channel. And the last one I did was all about like writing craft books, and I've decided I'm going to reread my favourite writing craft books because I remember how helpful they were. And yeah, I'm hoping they're going to give me the kick up the butt I need to like get this draft going. And yeah, it's all going to come together in the end. It it seems like the bits and pieces are everywhere, but you know, we've just sorted the pieces of the puzzle into all its little colours, and then we're good. But once I get like the corner pieces and the edges together, it'll take no time at all to fill in the centre pieces of this puzzle, and it'll be a beautiful picture at the end, and it'll all be worth it. So I'm going to take a minute, grab a cup of tea, and then decide what I'm going to do moving forward, and I'll come back to you. Today is Saturday the 1st of February. This has kind of been like a nothing vlog, but I'm going to post anyway just for accountability purposes, and this coming week is going to be getting back in action and cracking on with things to be cracking on with, and making progress, and having actually something to vlog about and share with you. So I have done a lot of filming this week. I'm in the middle of editing it all and getting it ready to upload, so there will be some other videos coming, and there's some other things in the work which I'll talk about soon. And yeah, so thank you for stopping in, thank you for interacting with this video if you have, and I will catch you next time with something a lot more entertaining. Fingers crossed. So bye bye.